In this video we're comparing the Skechers Hyperburst Razor 3 against the Rincon 2. Hey, what's up everyone and welcome back to Fordy Runs. Now if this is your first time at Fordy Runs, I want you to smash that pink button down there that says subscribe on it. Go to our Facebook page and join the Fordy Runs running community and check out the description. There's loads of cool things, including a link to where you can get both of these two awesome shoes. So we've got the Hoka Rincon 2 and we're going to be putting it up against the, oh I love this shoe, the Skechers Hyper Razor 3 I think it is. I can never remember what it's called. So let's get stuck in. Right guys, so two lightweight daily trainer-ish shoes, sort of those up-tempo runs. Two different takes on it in a way, but I thought it'd be cool to do a review of both and compare the two. I am absolutely in love with this shoe. If you're new to the channel, I love this shoe, but you know what, the Rincon 2 is coming into its own. They are both very, very light. This is 7.7 ounces. This is 6.4, I think, maybe a little bit heavier the more you go up, but it is ultra lightweight. But to be honest with you, when we're getting down to these sort of weights, they're both really, really light. Obviously in this shoe, you've got a massive, excuse me, a massive slab of EVA foam. You've got Hyperburst midsole on here, which is sort of nitrogen infused, which is kind of cool. The outsoles, well, this has got strategically placed rubber, and so is this, and then it's sort of this rubberized EVA foam, but they're both not the best traction in the world, but this has definitely got a little bit better. The uppers, both very breathable. They feel quite thick to touch, but they're both very breathable. In the Hoka, obviously, you get the rocker coming through the, what's it called? Early stage meta rocker. There we go. Nice bit of technical stuff there for you. But this, oh man, this just feels awesome. So, which one do I prefer? Now, you're going to think straight away I'm going to say this, but just hold tight, okay? Because I think both of these shoes are very good actually. The fit on this is definitely, takes a little bit of getting used to. I thought, I said it in one of my other videos, I thought my toe was up here when I first started. But actually the more I've run in them, the more I've blended into the shoe. It definitely is not as wide as a lot of the shoes out there. It's definitely narrower than a Clifton 7 for example, which I think Hoka have actually gone a little bit wider on the Clifton 7 than some of the previous incarnations, but this is definitely narrow as you'd expect from a Hoka. So as always, please go down to your local running store and try them on. Where with the Skechers, it just feels great. I'm going to keep saying it, but the fit in them is awesome. It's wide enough, and it just, yeah, you just slip them on and you've got no issues. You don't feel like, oh, that's a little bit tight, oh, that's a little bit big. I didn't have any of that. The performance though, I think is actually measurable in some respects on those, let's say on a 10k run. I think they're both very comparable actually. This definitely wants you to run as fast as you can because I think, and again, they're both really light, but because you don't have as much stack on it, this definitely feels a lot racier. So you really feel all the time that you want to keep going and going and going. Where with this one, you can just cruise along and then just sort of go off into your pace. And again, that's a good thing because that gives you a versatility versus this. Now, I have found myself running this on easy pace runs and just even going to the shops because that's how much I love this shoe. But I think actually, as the versatility of the Rincon actually gives it a lot of pluses over this. Price wise, this is £105, which I think is reasonable actually for a Hoka. I really do. Now I grabbed this for £85 here in the UK. I had a code to get that money off of Skechers. Now if you can find this on the Skechers website, I would grab it because it doesn't come on here in the UK. For our friends watching all around the world, Skechers, for example, for some reason aren't that popular in terms of running shoes over here, and I think most people associate Skechers with old people over here in the UK, which is a shame really because their running shoes are fantastic. They just offer lightweight, great daily training shoes, fast training shoes, you know, the lot, and it's a real shame that they don't get the recognition like they do over in the States. But I would say out of the two, this is definitely more versatile. So if you was looking at both of these, my recommendation to you is to buy the Rincon 2. Just check the fit. But my personal preference out of the two is the, what is it called? Razor 3 Hyper. I always get it wrong. But my preference is the Razor 3 Hyper purely because I just love it.